Spot.
And what have you got, Thomas?
I did a very long dragon pull from the end there all the way to here, and I think I've got the World Cup, but it's a railway bolt.
And you can clearly see that kind of does look like a World Cup, and that is part of a fishing lure.
Which is a violent.
George has something what looks like a snake. And see? Ollie, wrap up. No. And Ollie, Dad, Daddy, Dad, go. Oh God. Oh. Bitch. And we're still using the Bondi Nugget. Good. And he caught, and Thomas has caught all this. And this is a rope. And this. You can pretty see this is super old by the mast. And we're going over back over to try to see him pulling.
I've got a good feeling about this. I recently just moved to this spot from the end of the wiring and then to the that part just there and then to here.
And we go quickly see what Thomas said, and we can go over to mine. Okay, it could be a bunch that
You're just junk.
Jump and scrap metal.
Yeah.
And we're going over to and we have a jar cap.
Jar lid with holes in it.
What are you catching?
You find much? Junk.
So we're going to see what Dad's going to pull in on my magnet. And that bit of it.
You got on a wall shot.
Here is, you think it looks like something has a hat, but Dad,
Hello. Yes.
what is the thing on the wall?
A spark plug.
There you go. I'm going to clearly see what Dad gets. A magnet. It looks like it's nailed up.
It is definitely, but it is a big square nail.
And that actually the biggest square nail we've ever seen. You can also see in the rope there's a kind of pattern. But it does kind of look like a mortar, but actually it's not. Splitter. And George has a boat on there.
And a smaller bolt.
And you can clearly see a band. It's this. Sobeys by magnet. And George just tried a scam.
empty.
And Dad had just scrap metal. It was human rich glove. Thomas.
And I'm stuck on the wall.
Then he rolled up. And you can clearly see they're all wearing different clothes. Dad, I think Thomas will need help because he's stuck on the road.
Oh no.
On the road.
Poor Thomas.
And we got spring,
I've hurt my chest.
springy. We got spring. And at home we forgot to bring penguin. And he's picture a penguin, and penguins do not fly. This is part of the way too. And we also have these pieces over here. I forgot to show you right here.
How are you?
Good. And we're going to see what Dad has just put in.
Put them on. One of these.
Could be a spring
When are you going
for bed. Maybe a bit of barbed wire.
Maybe.
And then a bunch of scrap metal.
Little crusty bits.
My heart was racing. I thought that was a bullet. He just looks like a bullet.
And let's
It's
see
a
what
tire
it is.
belt.
Is that a keep or not?
No.
Okay.
And I was so up there. I can clearly see there's some bluebells there.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Bits of railway stuff.
Yeah.
That's about it at the minute.
And some coins.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, boys and girls. Oh, got some coins. Well done, boys.
Well done.
And it's for
Well done.
and penguin is a class stuffed animal. And every Friday a roll stick would be pulled out,
Two for now.
and then whoever it is gets to have it. But when we're in,
Oh, stop now. Thank you.
okay.
Turn it off.